What's up, y'all? So, lately I've been getting a lot of questions regarding how do I cope with my everyday lifestyle with being blind. Because people say they would have given up a long time ago. Let me tell you something. It is definitely a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I put on a brave face every single day. And I put on that face because of my kids. Like, they are the biggest reasons why, and how I cope with being blind in my everyday lifestyle. And often too, a lot of people say, "Well, you don't act like it, or you don't walk around with a blind stick, so we would have never thought this is a struggle that you have." But honestly, this is my struggle, and the reason why I don't walk around with a blind stick all the time is because I don't want the attention that it brings. So God has blessed me enough to where I'm able to maneuver without the blind stick all the time. So with me and my coping strategies with just everyday life struggles, because it is very difficult, I'm not gonna lie, it is constant reminders in my everyday life of what I can and cannot do, my limitations, my challenges, and things that hinder me and the things that I truly want to do. So I constantly have to cope by, number one, you have to grieve something that you have lost. To me, losing my eyesight is just like losing a loved one. So I had to go through that grieving process of denial, angry, bargain, depression, and acceptance in order to get to a place of where I can cope with my situation. So basically, once I was able to go through those stages, I was put in a position where, okay, I can manage my life now. I can manage who I am and be comfortable in the skin that I'm in. Now, I haven't got to the point where I have totally accepted who I am, because I believe that there is a bigger part of me that has nothing to do with being blind. And I think that blind is just an attribute to who I am. So to me, that I cannot accept that something that I think hasn't really fulfilled its goal, because being blind to me is something where it just happens to you and it becomes a part of you. It becomes like an asset to you that you unfortunately have to wear every day. So I think to me, there's a greater part of me, and it is because I am blind that there's something else that I have to fulfill while being blind. And once I'm able to fulfill that goal and that destiny, then I think I will be at a place of acceptance of it. It's kind of hard to explain, but that's kind of where I am with the accepting process. And I don't know how long that's going to take, but it's a journey for acceptance. It's not something that you're just okay with in the blink of an eye. And so once I've aggrieved at the loss, I'm able to cope by just being comfortable with who I am, knowing who I am, knowing where I want to go in life, and having a strong support system around me. My kids are amazing. They don't let me miss a beat as far as being a mom and my everyday lifestyle. Like, they don't make it to whereas I'm different. They don't point out those differences between me and other parents. So it that's definitely a major part of coping, because I never wanted my kids to feel different, and I had already battled the difference with myself between me and grandparents who have quote unquote full use of their eyesight. So coping is the main thing, is just having support and having good support. You gotta have positive support. You have to have support that will uplift you and make you better and will turn your cries into laughter. And a lot of my friends and family will often joke with me and say, "Girl, you ain't blind. That was just a lie for you to get a check." And a lot of that comes from because I'm able to maneuver and to get around with some sense of independency and my own mobility, so that I don't have to be constantly reminded that I am blind. That's the part that will get you in a space of negativity, when you're constantly reminded of what you can't do. So I cope by doing things that I can do. And if there's a challenge, I'm all willing to face it. Like with the whole riding bike thing I did. I go-kart racing a lot. I play video games, I play cards. I do a lot of things to make me feel as comfortable as I can in the skin I'm in. And a lot of times when I'm playing card games that involve reading, I'm around a very supportive friends and family who will read the card for me, and I'll just do what the card says like that. And also, just being able to continue on with those daily activities. I cook, I clean, I do laundry, I work, I make money. I mean, I'm still doing some of the things that I used to do before I lost my eyesight. The only thing I can't do is drive, but hey, I'll get out there on the go-kart and the quickness. So that's my next goal, for me to get me a little go-kart for home, and I just ride around in that go-kart because I love go-karts. So that's just my biggest thing, is coping, is just doing things, getting up and doing things every day where you are comfortable, you are happy, you are living your best life. And again, I cannot stress it enough, is to have a strong supportive system behind you. My family and my friends are amazing when it comes to supporting everything that I need in my life. And just constantly focusing on the good about being blind is how I managed to make it through the day, because I've accomplished so many things with just being blind. So I constantly try to focus on those aspects of my life, and it helps me and it motivates me to continue to keep going. So I would say to you, like, no matter what your struggle is, always have a strong support system. Always find that place and space in your life where you can continue to do some of the things that make you feel normal, some of the things that you used to can do that bring joy to your heart. Because those are the things that are going to get you out the bed every day. Those are the things that's going to push you to do better. Those are the things that are going to stop those negative thoughts in your head and stop the judgment that you feel from society because you are a certain way. And always have love for yourself no matter what. Never give up love on yourself. Always know that you are worthy of all things no matter what you're going through, what disability, what sickness you have, how you look. You deserve happiness. And you will be granted happiness as long as you believe it and continue to strive for it. And just continue to want something good and positive in your life, and get rid of anything that does not bring you joy, happiness. If you have people in your life or things that are constantly causing negativity or making you feel upset or bringing you down, eliminate that out of your life, because they will keep you in a place where you will constantly feel bad about who you are, and you will not be able to reach your goal. The sky is always the limit no matter what. And sometimes people will be in your life planting a seed, and because they are the demons, they are spawns of Satan, and the devil will put them in your life to plant a seed of manipulation, negativity, jealousy, envy, and that will stop you from dealing with what you need to deal with, and it will cause you to be more angrier about the situation that you're facing. So if you eliminate all of that out of your life and replace it with the good, positive people, the things that you love to do, you can manage whatever crisis that comes your way. And so, like, I will continue to speak with you guys and talk to you guys about my journey, but right now, that's how I'm coping with being blind, by just continue to have positive people around me, continue to strive, continue to do things that I wouldn't normally do, continue to face all my challenges, and continue to tell myself that I'm beautiful, I'm loved, I am worthy of all things, and I'm the shit, and it can't get no better than this. So that's how I cope, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope y'all learned something from it. And remember, always look for the good in any situation that you are faced with. And it is okay to cry. It is okay to be angry about it. But just know, joy comes in the morning light. Don't dwell on things that you cannot control. So till next time, love you.